Hi everyone, welcome back. So in today's video, I will be sewing a blazer. It's New Look 6351. I sewed view A. So lately I've kind of been in the mood of like sewing for work. So I did purchase a little suiting fabric, but you know, we'll see because I really do want like a good black suit, but we'll see. So I had about a yard of this fabric. I bought it from Joann's in their clearance bin little section. I'm not really sure of, like what the fabric is. It puts me in the mind of a punty knit. It does have like a little stretch, but I'm not sure if that's really what it is. It was easy to work with though, so I didn't mind it. And what else? For the seams, I did use like the overlock stitch on my machine. I wanted to use my serger, but I didn't have any red thread, and just in case, it flies open or if I leave it somewhere, I didn't want like the black thread peeping through. So I decided to just do it on my machine, my sewing machine. But it was an easy sew, only 5 pattern pieces. It did come together fairly quickly. It does require some hand sewing. So like for the sleeve hems and then the bottom of the blazer, you do have to hand sew that. I'm not really the biggest fan of hand sewing, but I put on a show and got it done, and actually it wasn't too bad. So I'm done rambling. Let's go make us a blazer. This is New Look 6351. So it's like a whole wardrobe, and I will be sewing view D, the blazer. And here we have the sizes and then the back view. So let's hop into it. So I have already stay stitched my front and my back pieces. That was the first part of the instruction. So the second step is to attach the side piece and the front piece, one of your front pieces, together. So along this curve here, I'm going to try to find my notches. And find my other one. Ooh. Okay. From the illustration, it does show that like the side piece is a little longer. I don't know what that's all about, but I'm just gonna keep it moving. If that's how they have it, I'm just gonna trust the process. So I'm just gonna pin this up right quick. And so I did the other one off camera, but I'm just gonna go and stitch this up. And also the front is four front pieces that they said to cut, but the interface one is the facing and then the under interface is just like the front of the blazer. So let's go do that. I have my front and side pieces sewn together, and then I went ahead and pressed the seams open. So the next step is to attach the back sections. So with the right sides together, I'm going to take my back sections and attach them at the center back. So I'm going to find my notches first. And then I like to start at the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to go and stitch from here to here. Okay, so I have stitched and pressed my back piece together. And the next step is to attach the side at the shoulder seam and at the side. So take my first piece that I had. I'm just gonna attach it to the side, finding my notches. Now, okay, had to make sure they match up because okay, I'm gonna find my notch. Okay, so I've sewn my side seams and my shoulder seams together and pressed them flat. Okay, now it's time to move on to the facing pieces. So I have my two front facing pieces and I've already interfaced those. And then I'm going to take the back facing piece and attach it to the shoulder seam. Finding my notches. Alrighty, and so I'm gonna go and go and stitch across here and press, and then I'll come back and we'll see what's next. Okay, so I have everything, my facing sewn together and pressed, and the next step is to attach it to the front of the jacket. I like to do it like this so I can see what I'm doing. So with the right sides together, I'm gonna lay my jacket down. Starting at my back notches. And make sure I match up my shoulder seams here. Okay, I finally got everything pinned, so I'm gonna just start down here at the bottom, go across, go up and around my back section, and then do the other side. So let's sew that up. So now that I have everything stitched, as a press, now that I have everything stitched, I'm just gonna layer the seam. So what I'm doing is the one that's on the inside, I'm gonna trim it, and then I'll just leave this full per the instructions. So that is good that it tells you how to layer a seam. So now I'm just going to do the understitching. So basically I'm just going to stitch my seam allowance to the facing pieces, so the facing will stay towards my body. Okay, so the next step is to move on to the sleeves, and I've already e-stitched like the top of my sleeve between the notches. So basically I just put two rows of basting stitch up here, so they can help me ease it in. But with the right sides together, I'm just gonna pin my sleeve. Alrighty, and then I'm just gonna go and sew up my arm sleeve here, and then the next step will be attaching it to the garment. So okay, so I've pressed the facing to the inside, and then the instructions told me to, so I pressed the hem up and I'm going to slip stitch the hem. So basically just sewing it by hand. Yeah, I may show a clip, of me doing it, but I don't think I'm that great at it yet because I really don't like to sew by hand. So we'll see how it comes out, but I'll let you see the final thing. So the next step is to attach the sleeves to my blazer. So with the right sides together, just gonna take it out like this. Okay, find my notches. So I'm just gonna stuff the sleeve in. I tried to get a good angle. I don't think I got the best angle of me doing the hand sewing part, but this is just a little clip. But I don't think I did too bad. Excuse my poor little hanger. I was so excited to try it on for you all that I just didn't care what it looked like. So let me know what you all think. As you can see, I clearly enjoyed it. But as always, guys, thank you for watching and spending some time with me today, and be blessed.